As I understand, she leads a promiscuous lifestyle. Yes. She had kids while drinking, then abandoned them.
We are protecting the residents of Donbass. Wherever we went, we destroyed everything. Cities, settlements, villages. Here a young man stepped on a mine that was lying in the bushes.
Well, here.
All that's left of him.
All that's left of a 9-year-old boy. After the explosion of a Russian booby-trap mine.
Russian soldiers scattered explosives disguised as pens, as children's toys. And when a child approached, took a pretty pen or a children's toy in hand, an explosion would happen.
Were you one of the refuseniks?
Yes, I sat there. In the basement of the military police. 7 days.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the 155th meat grinder. They sent in the Marine Brigade to basically do the task. To liberate the Kursk People's Republic by New Year. So did you drink the urine?
Yes.
Did you drink?
Yes.
This is some kind of new trend.
I don't know who you went with by their call signs.
Uh-huh.
But most of them, no one returned.
Well, you're 200, basically. You're not getting home. Do you consent to the recording and publication of the conversation?
Yes.
You're like this, basically, right?
Yes.
In the maternity hospital.
Yes.
You're lying there, not bothering anyone?
I'm not bothering anyone.
And what happens?
My mother abandoned me. Grandmother took guardianship over me.
Give me some details about the abandonments. Dad comes, probably drunk.
Details. I'm not the first one. I had an older brother born in 1974. She abandoned him. He was 6 or 8 years old. So I'm the second.
So you're the second child she abandoned?
Third. After me, a sister was born whom she also later abandoned. She abandoned her, but grandmother didn't take my sister. My sister was in a baby home, then a boarding school, and then prison.
She gives birth and abandons them?
Exactly right. Yes.
Third, I didn't understand. Baby home?
Boarding school, that one, in prison.
Prison. Under which article?
Theft.
In Russian.
Yes.
Gave birth, abandoned them. Prison. Okay. Did you also sit in prison?
Yes. For unauthorized absence from the unit, or failure to return from leave for more than 1 month. Article 337. Got 3 years.
What's your name again?
Dennis.
Dennis, are there any Russians who haven't been to prison?
Yes, there are.
Who are these Russians? Are they really Russian?
There are those who haven't been to prison.
How many of your acquaintances haven't been to prison?
It turns out, well, among all my friends, only I'm the one.
The one who's done time?
Yes, under Article 337.
A true Russian should have cemented that. So why did she keep abandoning them? What did grandmother say? Especially since grandmother already knew she abandoned the first one.
It's her lifestyle.
And what's the fate of the first one?
Died in 2001.
All right. And what did he die from?
Alcohol.
And where's Dad?
Never saw father, tried to find him. His name is Nikolai Sorokin.
How many husbands did she have?
2 for sure. 2.
And you're the child of the second one?
Yes.
Why did the first one leave her?
I don't know.
And what does she do in general?
Now I don't know where. There's no contact with her at all.
Before this, what's the last thing you knew?
Unemployed.
So, as I understand, she leads a promiscuous lifestyle. Yes. She had kids while drinking, then abandoned them because she wanted to keep having fun.
That's right. No home, no stake, no land.
Uh-huh. You have a kind of proper speech for a Russian. And your teeth, show me, do you have them?
29, all mine.
You're definitely not Russian. Well, no, you seem to have been in prison and there and divorced, right?
Yes.
No, you seem Russian by the signs.
By the signs Russian, yes.
But by the teeth, not Russian. Turning on FSB mode. Here we go. So, brothers and sisters. Well, I see. First one died in 2000. Second is in prison.
Yes.
And still in prison.
Yes. And also lives the same lifestyle as mother.
How many times in prison?
There are definitely 2. Also gave birth. Even gave birth to 2, a boy and a girl. The boy's name is Artem. He was raised in a baby home.
Uh-huh.
Now he works at a factory in Severodvinsk.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about the girl.
So she abandoned them too?
Yes.
Well, by the signs, a full-fledged Russian, basically. And the environment is Russian. Have you ever seen so many iPhones at once?
1, 2, 3. 16th? No, haven't seen.
Haven't seen it myself. That's it, laid it out, and I'm happy. Let's go. So, sorted out the brothers and sisters. We've covered father and mother. Wife, kids.
I have one official wife. I have 3 children. Before that, there were unofficial marriages.
And you were making kids there?
Yes.
And you left?
No. Well, actually, I keep in touch with all of them. 2 boys.
Are you some kind of sheikh?
No, 2 boys and 1 girl.
All right, here we go. We'll get to that now. You finished? School?
Finished school. Not quite. Graduated from school, completed 9 grades.
Uh-huh.
There was no money in the family, as I lived with grandfather and grandmother.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Got a job at 15 years old. From age 15 to 18, I worked, and in the evenings, I studied at night school. Finished.
What did you do for work?
In the metal workshop, I made fences for kindergartens and,
Kids are not allowed to work.
well, unofficially.
That's 100% Russian.
Yes, I worked unofficially. I finished before conscription at 18 years old. I finished 10th and 11th grades.
Night school.
Yeah, evening classes.
How did you finish?
Finished well, with a 4.
A 4. 75 minus 61?
75 minus 61 equals 14.
Well, he knows. Good. Where did you serve your conscription?
Military service, boot camp, city of Omsk.
Uh-huh.
I trained for the position of mechanic driver for 6 months. I was drafted on May 31st in the city of Omsk, Svetly settlement.
Sweetly settlement. Were you a driver?
Yes, mechanic driver of an airborne combat vehicle,
Which one?
first and second models.
Uh-huh. In short, a mech driver.
Yes,
When did you get discharged?
not yet, just a little backstory. So I was discharged on April 27th, or 2002.
Why did you attack us?
From official sources.
Let's hear the official ones first, then the unofficial. And also what you think.
Can I speak directly, or from official sources? You won't be offended, right?
You're already surprising me. I can only be surprised.
From official sources, we are protecting the residents of Donbass. That is the Luhansk region. Donetsk region, Republic of Crimea.
Why should I be offended?
Protecting against Nazis who are oppressing the citizens of all these regions.
Uh-huh. And unofficial ones? Why should I have been offended?
Unofficial ones.
Why should I have been offended? We FSB agents don't get offended. We're all steady. We'll just imprison, that's all. And unofficially?
Unofficially, I think probably resources, and I can't say why.
And now your version.
My version.
Yes.
I don't know why. How to say. My version, wherever we went, we destroyed everything. Cities, settlements, villages. I met people who told me, thank you, you freed me from work, from housing, from pension, from salary.
Who told you such a thing?
A local resident.
What did you say to him?
I kept silent.
Did it feel good?
No. Freed. When before that, everything was fine.
So good. So your conscription was just that and nothing else? Didn't go anywhere?
Yes. After training school, when I received the position and documents for mechanic driver, I was transferred to the unit in the city of Pskov.
Uh-huh.
And from Pskov.
Pskov paratroopers.
Yes. And from Pskov.
There were those crying boys in the interview.
From Pskov, already under this leadership, under the command Under Colonel Teplinsky, we went to the Chechen Republic for half a year,
What were you doing there?
from April to November
What year?
2001.
Mm-hmm. And what were you doing there?
Well, I was a mechanic driver, operated an airborne combat vehicle of the second model.
Uh-huh. Were you fighting there?
Well, I'm a mechanic driver. Well, yes.
Did you machine shoot?
Yes,
Why did you shoot?
at the bushes. Basically, at the tree line.
Did you shoot at houses?
No,
Why not?
we didn't shoot at houses.
How do you know?
Well,
You can't see.
I saw in the triplex, well, the command set us the task.
And what were you doing in Chechnya? What did you liberate the Chechens from?
I don't know. I once saw a poem there. It was written like this. On the cover, there was a grave on the engine compartment. There was a poem written on it. I remembered it, that in 1941 my grandfather went to war for Soviet power, and we don't know for what. We simply don't know. For what?
For what? Did you kill Chechens? Did you see what you turned them into?
Yes,
Does it look like what you did here?
yes,
What does the Russian world bring?
destruction.
I was at Zakayev's.
Yes, I watched your interview.
When? Oh yes, I watched it.
Yes, we read this book.
Yes. Zakayev gave me a book. When Children Turn Grey. How's the book?
Everything's correct.
Did you like it? Who did this? The book is really tough. Summarize the book. You read it, looked at the photos. What's depicted?
A child with amputated legs. Because of that, the child was living in his home when a bomb or artillery shell fell on him.
Yes, there's a photo here. YouTube doesn't like that. The girl, Marha Mutalipova, a victim of an airstrike. In Grozny. Who did this?
Russian soldiers. Here a young man stepped on a mine that was lying in the bushes.
Well, here.
All that's left of him.
All that's left of a 9-year-old boy. After the explosion of a Russian booby-trap mine. In the photo there. What's in the photo?
A boy with amputated legs, or a boy with amputated arms, or a boy without an eye, with injuries.
A boy who lost several fingers on his left hand and got an eye injury from the explosion. What?
Of a ballpoint pen or that had explosives hidden in it.
Tell them who might not know what you did. With such gifts,
Scattered them. When they scattered them in populated areas. In this book, it's described that Russian soldiers scattered explosives disguised as pens, as children's toys, and when a child approached, took a pretty pen or a children's toy in hand, an explosion would happen. The Russian genocide of the Chechen people,
not the people.
Chechen children.
Why are Chechens fighting for you now? After all this?
Maybe there's some financial motivation. That's the only explanation.
Well, with money in Chechnya, everything's fine. You Russians pay tribute there.
Yes,
How much per year?
they mentioned an amount. Yes, we saw. Well, as Ramzan Kadyrov said in the interview, Allah gave everything. Very big money. 1 billion I've heard numbers like billions.
Yes. Is it nice to pay tribute?
And I think they even suggested putting the city of Novorossiysk under their protection, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh. Doesn't it seem to you that in this scheme, you Russians are idiots?
There's that, yes.
Well, like you did defeat them.
Yes,
But you just pay them, flood them with money.
yes, so they wouldn't hold a grudge. Well, yes, so they wouldn't be offended to, yes, close their eyes with money.
Have they forgiven you? What do you think?
I think. Some yes, some no.
Who yes and who no? Well, it's logical.
Those who were born after 2000, or let's say, and those born before, who still remember their relative suffering, well, some relative or close person or acquaintance.
So you have a veteran of war ID, right?
Yes,
A participant in combat operations.
yes.
I see. You've returned. From Chechnya, what did you do?
I got a job at a factory, Arkhangelsk pulp and paper mill.
Uh-huh.
In the second category, and continued studying in evening school. I needed to study for one more year since they have 12 grades there. I finished studying after that. I left the factory and got another job. I had been living in Moscow since 2000.
How did you end up in Moscow?
I bought a ticket and went. I contacted an employment agency.
Uh-huh. Did you go there hoping for luck?
Yes, I worked at a car wash, a car service, and a tire service.
From what year to what year?
From 2003 to 2008.
5 years.
Yes.
Where did you find your first common law wife?
In 2008, I returned to my residence in the Arkhangelsk region.
So why did you come back?
I didn't like Moscow.
Why? It's a city of opportunities.
The hustle. Well, the hustle is too much. People are not very honest. Not kind.
What do you mean Russians aren't honest?
Well, it happens. Well, Moscow is just a big city, and it wasn't for me.
Got it. All right, you came back and got acquainted.
I returned in 2008.
Yes. You had 2 kids.
No, I had one. Arseny, born in 2013.
Next, why did you split with your wife? What did your wife do?
A dentist, a dental doctor.
Is that why your teeth are okay?
It's not related.
I wasn't aware. That's all. I just had to ask. So, why did you break up and when did you break up?
We split in 2008. We met in 2010 and split in 2015. Arseny was born in 2013.
You mentioned.
So we split in 2015.
No, but I'm curious about the reason you split.
We just had incompatible personalities.
All right. Next. What kind of work did you do there?
I started a sole proprietorship, teaching driving for Category B vehicles.
Did you have your own driving school?
I still have my own driving school.
And still?
Since 2008.
And is it still running?
Not really. In 2022, a former student, an employee of the military enlistment office, who no longer works there, brought me a mobilization notice on October 14th, 2022.
Are you a draftee?
Yes, I was a draftee, and then I came on vacation and didn't want to return from it.
Let's go in order. First wife, did you break up in 2015?
Yes,
When did you find the second one?
in 2015.
Oh, right away?
Yes,
Didn't register again?
we didn't register.
Had another child again?
Yes, a girl,
A girl? What year was she born?
in 2015.
Oh, right away? How long were you together?
We never lived together. We were just seeing each other. We didn't live together.
Why not?
Well, I can't say.
How did you have a child if you were just dating?
We were just dating,
You were dating, hooked up, basically.
and a daughter was born.
Why didn't she have an abortion?
She just wanted to have a child, that's all.
Did she want to marry you afterwards, or was it you who didn't want to?
I didn't want to, and she kind of didn't want to either.
Why didn't you want to?
I just don't know.
Where did you meet her?
On the internet, on VKontakte?
I see. Did you break up in 2015?
Yes.
Did she appear in March 2016?
No, in 2019. Officially my wife.
And how many children did you have with her?
One.
So you have 3 kids.
From 3 different women.
Do they know about each other?
Yes.
Do they know each other? Do they have each other's phone numbers?
Yes.
And do they talk to each other normally?
Yes.
And when did the third one give birth?
So in 2020.
Uh-huh. So is the driving school profitable?
Well, if you work yourself and invest, then yes. I taught the students myself.
Will they teach me how to drive?
But you already know how.
I don't. Well, I know how to drive, but I don't know the rules. I don't have a license. Seriously. I have responsibilities, but no rights. All right. So basically, you kept teaching and teaching. How much can a driving school earn? The month when you earned the most money, what was the maximum?
150,000 rubles.
Is that net profit after paying salaries and basically taxes?
Yes, I bought the car on credit.
And how many cars have you had?
3. All of them were Renault Logans.
Uh-huh. Did you drive yourself? Well, I taught and also had hired ones.
I taught the theory myself, yes.
Do you need a license?
Yes, a license and a certificate from the traffic police.
How much does it cost to arrange to pass the driving test?
Everything was kind of honest for us. Well, everyone came and studied. The town is small. I live in Arkhangelsk region, the city of Novodvinsk. Well, not really.
How many traffic police are there? What's the city's population?
42,000 people.
So basically, everyone kind of knows everyone.
Everyone knows each other, yes.
What interesting things happened in your life from 2010 to 2022?
I was into fishing, hockey. Otherwise, I spent all my time with the kids. I would call the mothers and pick up the kids. They, you could say, lived with me on weekends and in the summer.
All at the same time?
Yes.
Are they okay with each other?
They're fine with each other, yes. I pay child support officially for 2 children and to 1 unofficially. Well, hand to hand.
You said your former student brought you a summons. What did she say to you?
She said, "Here you go. Dennis, good job. For half a year you will be on the 4th line of defense. Russian troops will liberate settlements and you will guard these settlements. You won't participate in combat operations."
Well,
yeah, we were lied to. Well, they didn't tell us everything.
To be precise, they told us everything wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on. We've already arrived in Ukraine.
Arrived.
When? When did you enter?
December, it was the 4-8-8.
Yes, good. You didn't fight at first, right?
At first?
Yes.
They brought us to Luhansk region, the village of Kreminna, for 1 night. After that, they sent us to a forest plantation. On the first day, 6 killed, so-called cargo 200, and 4 wounded.
Did you like it?
Mortar shelling.
Did you get caught in it too?
Yes.
And what?
I didn't like it.
Did you say something there?
Everyone was talking.
What were they saying?
That they promised one thing, but it turned out completely different.
And what about you? Sit around, right? All right. Okay. Were there any injuries?
Right now.
Where?
An injury, a fragment is lodged in the leg. When I signed the contract after the colony, because
Let's put it this way. How did you end up in the colony?
To the colony, they sent me on leave.
When?
August 2nd, 2024, and after.
And before August 2nd, where were you?
In the Luhansk region.
All the time at the position?
Yes, all the time.
And how did you manage for so long?
Mechanic driver.
Did you drive for assaults?
Well, I drove in at night in the dark and took them out. Back then, things like FPV, Baba Yaga, and drops weren't widespread yet. That's now.
How many combat trips did you make in the end?
20 to 30
Uh-huh. How many on your...
on the MTLB.
Yeah, I got it, on the MTLB. How far did you advance during these, let's say you, well, essentially fought for 1.5 years or more?
There is such a thing. A village. Toske, Yampilivka, Terni. They didn't move at all, just stayed where they were, up ahead.
Did you lose a lot of equipment?
Yes, tanks burned, armored groups, tanks.
Did anything of yours burn?
No,
What did you discuss among yourselves?
that it would all end as soon as possible and how to get home from here.
Uh-huh. Were there any refusers?
Yes.
What did they do with them?
They were transferred somewhere and that was it.
How long did you sit in the pit?
In the pit?
Yes.
Well, they didn't sit there long, just 2 days. Then they were transferred somewhere else.
Were you one of the refuseniks?
Yes, I sat there. In the basement of the military police. 7 days.
Look, so that we're on the same page. You see, you're trying not to discuss this topic.
Yes.
Well, because I understand that. But I know 488. I know it's one of the bloodiest, basically.
Because of the refusal, they transferred me to 254.
Generally, to a worse one. So why did you refuse? The first time you refused, when was that? And what was happening there? What did you refuse?
In March.
20.
8/20. So from March 20th.
What was the task and why did you refuse?
In 4.08, I wasn't a mechanic driver. I was
Assault soldier.
an assault trooper in the infantry and said no. Well, I want to live, that's all. I have children, I want to live. I dropped out, or whatever you want to call it. Didn't want to.
And what did they do to you?
Took me to the military police, kept me there for 7 days thinking what to do. Transferred to 254.
Uh-huh.
254, they put me on it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And did you write it afterwards?
Yes.
Were you a refuser in 2.54?
No. Well, I just asked not to be sent on missions to shoot. Or anything else. Well, basically I was repairing equipment. Waited for leave until August 2nd, 2023. Went on leave and didn't return. AWOL.
Decided not to return?
Yes. Well, they wrote to me that from September 1st, they'll submit me to the AWOL in Sochi.
And what did you say?
Didn't respond.
When did they find you?
December 14th, 2023.
You didn't roam for long. Where did they find you and how?
I was with my child. My mother-in-law came over. She stayed with him as a guest. I was hiding at home. She went out and the investigator was waiting in the entrance.
You or her?
Me.
And what did the investigator do?
Came in, called the military police and that's it. And left. And the military police, they took me, opened a criminal case.
How long did your trial last?
From December 14th. Sentenced on March 12th, 24.
How much did they give you?
3 years in a general penal colony.
Uh-huh. Were you with your unit until March?
I came to the unit, sort of explained the situation that I have kids. I was on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Basically, they would call and check on me, and I would call back at certain times and dates.
The verdict was announced. You were taken into custody in the courtroom.
It's in the courtroom, yes.
Uh-huh. What's next?
Took to prison, pre-trial detention center in Arkhangelsk.
Yeah? And what next?
After that,
You decided to die, right?
no, called to the headquarters. A representative of the Ministry of Defense came. He said, well, how come, what are you doing? Well, they promised that if I signed the papers or wrote a a small essay about myself, where I was born, where I got married, and I will serve. They won't send me to the front line. I will quietly serve 1 year.
And you, as a decent Russian, believed?
Correct. That I would be the same contract serviceman as everyone else.
So the first time wasn't enough for you?
I believed, yes, that they would not treat me like a prisoner, not like anything, because,
Harsh.
yeah, they lied. Well, not exactly deceived. Yes, they deceived.
Were you ever at the headquarters?
No.
How is it, BBB? An assault trooper, right?
Yes, they took me into the 155th Marine Brigade,
Not a favorite.
attached there.
And you didn't get to see those Marines anymore, basically. Uh-huh. How many assaults did you go through?
7 days.
Why are you alive?
That's how it happened. Sent.
Let's see. When were you reinstated? The date you received.
I signed on September 19th, 2024.
Didn't it bother you that you were escorted until the very last moment?
No. Escorted until they brought us to the Luhansk region for training.
Yes. Well, no need to go further because it's pointless here. Nothing bothered you? You wrote a wonderful essay, after which you should have become some general's deputy. A junior general. How many stars is that?
A junior general?
Yes.
There's no such rank.
King. Imagine, they told you you'd be driving a Bentley, driving some army general, and sitting at the computer playing Tetris. A real gentleman. Well, well. They brought you in September, right?
They brought me over in September.
The 12th?
On the 19th.
On the 19th. When was the first assault?
October 10th, 2004.
When were you captured?
October 31st, 2004.
So you're okay about that?
Yes.
You survived for 20 days, 3 weeks?
Yes.
No way. Tell us, what was your combat mission?
The combat mission was in the Kursk region, the village of Alexandria, near the settlements of Novoivanovka and Lyubimovka. It was necessary.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the 155th meat grinder. They sent in the Marine Brigade to basically do the task. To liberate the Kursk People's Republic by New Year? Is that what they told you?
Yes.
Or didn't they?
Well, not by New Year, even faster for some reason.
But we came to free the people from the Tsar's oppression. Is it okay that you brushed the ash off him? Come on, that's more interesting. Something startled you. What's up with you? Was it unexpected?
No, I saw him.
Ah, so why did you freeze like that? A brainless, crazy old man. Or am I wrong?
You're right.
Why do you say that? You can speak as you like. Or is he normal? So say what you think. It doesn't matter to me what you say. You can say it. Glory to Russia. In short, my Tsar is the best president. Fall to your knees. I can even print out a picture of him for you.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm a small person. What's going on with their politics? I know they spend a lot of money on this whole war. Every day.
Yeah, they're spending tons, billions.
500 million a day.
More.
Dollars?
Yes. You say, I'm a small person. How are you small? Out of everyone so far, well, in the category of home intellectual. And you say, I don't understand politics. After my phrase that he's a washed-up old man. How old is he?
73.
What does he want? Where should he already be?
Retired in Gelendzhik at the Dakar.
Well, there's this story, a shabby dacha there. I have a plan, a scheme, kind of like that. Well, what is he doing in Georgia? Come on, list all the conflicts.
2008,
One, yes.
the annexation of South Ossetia.
Two,
They issued passports to everyone who wanted them beforehand.
uh-huh. What else happened?
In Georgia, well, how to say? Part of Georgia wants to join the EU, part doesn't.
Uh-huh.
That's how I see it.
Okay, that's going too deep. With what? What is this crazy little old man up to? That's what he thinks. I'll give you a hint. Collecting lands. By that method. Like in Chechnya in the booklet. They came, leveled it, right? And left. Here's an interesting fact. You started saying that when our civilians who ended up under occupation talked to you about liberation. When was that?
In 2023,
Where?
the village of Chernopopovka, Luhansk region.
Uh-huh. Did you get to see a lot of our people?
Well, to talk and to meet.
Well, talk to them?
Number
How many people?
3 to 4 people.
Did any of them say thank you?
No.
What did they tell you? Well, you told one. What about the second one?
It was better before.
Third,
The same thing.
people lived their lives.
Yes, exactly like that, yes.
They worked.
Yes.
They made plans.
Yes.
And now what are they doing?
Surviving and not knowing what to do.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, let's go back. October 10th, 2024, right?
Right.
How many of you went? What was the mission? And what was going on?
To liberate the settlement of Alexandria. There were several groups.
Uh-huh. How many in each group?
8 people each.
Which group were you in?
Mowgli group,
Makes sense.
there were 7 or 8 groups.
7 or 8 groups of 8 people each?
Yes.
Did you manage to take it back?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The Ukrainian military retreated from this village, left everything as it was, and moved into the forest plantations.
Uh-huh. How many of ours were there?
I don't know. They moved into the forest plantations.
Uh-huh. How many of yours fell before liberating?
I don't know. From our group. One was a 200 call sign Gukar, and one was a 300, I don't remember the call sign. The next task was to take up defense around the settlement, at the positions and so on. Prevent a breakthrough by the enemy from the side, well, the forest plantations where the Ukrainian military were located, and build fortifications, trenches and everything there. And the task was for 1 to 2 days, and to wait for the reinforcements to arrive. There were provisions for 1 day.
And did you get captured?
On the 31st,
What did you eat?
oak roots, leaves, grass.
You were also liberating our trees from their leaves. And water?
From rainwater, from puddles in the tracks, once 5 days without water at all.
So did you drink the urine?
Yes.
Did you drink?
Yes.
This is some kind of new trend. Everyone now, well, you're not the only one. Meaning how? Basically, for them, it is urine therapy. I mean, almost every prisoner now says that hey, without food and water, without no water. How many of you were there?
In the group already 8, but each time the number of soldiers from those different groups decreased.
Where did they go?
200 to 300. Some died, some were wounded on October 22nd.
You?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I was on duty. At first, a 120mm mortar attacked me, then FPV, and then the drops. And that's how I got wounded from the drop.
Roughly speaking, your math. 8 groups of 8 people. How much is that? 64?
By October 24th, there were 7 people left.
And all the others?
All 200.
Were ours the 200?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Everything was coming at us. Mortars, FPVs, drops. At night, Baba's Yaga, from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. during the dark hours.
Ours were just tearing you apart.
They just wiped us out. There was nowhere to retreat.
Why couldn't you retreat?
There was no order. Stand by, wait, and don't allow a breakthrough.
There wasn't an actual battle. Or were there shooting battles?
Couldn't reach. For instance, there was a field in front of us. It was 600 meters to the nearest tree line, so shooting was pointless.
Were there as many FPVs as you wanted flying?
As many as you want, every time.
What were you doing between the 24th and the 31st week?
Got wounded. The worst part was I got frostbite on my legs. 2nd-degree frostbite on both the left and right foot. The left foot healed quickly. All the blackness came off, but the right one. Foot is half numb because...
Still?
Yes, even now.
Is it still black?
No, all the blackness has peeled off.
Did they just poke you with a needle like that?
Yes.
You don't feel it?
No, they poke with a needle.
It'll heal by the wedding.
Yes. And they made a decision. The guy said, well, it's kind of impossible. We'll leave. And I was exhausted. Lost a lot because...
Your own people left you?
Yes.
Russians don't leave their own. You have posters this big.
I was alone for 7 days. Not far from house number 75 on Frunze Street in the village of Alexandria.
And how did they capture you?
A group of Ukrainian servicemen started advancing on the village.
Got it.
They saw me and opened fire. I came to. My hands were already tied with tape.
Understood. Did you enjoy it?
Yes. No, I didn't like it, you know. How? They asked. How many of you are here? I reply. I'm alone. They go, it can't be. We know there are many of you here. I replied, no, it's just me. Here are the bodies. Well, yeah, there's no one else here. Where are the others? I said, they left on the 24th. I've been alone since the 24th. They gave a bottle of Prozo water. They said, here's your water. They addressed me formally. They gave assistance. My leg was bleeding.
Where is she now?
At home.
I get it, she's at home. I think she won't take it. Hello?
Hello. Yes, yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you know me?
Are we acquainted? Yes, yes.
How do you know?
Your videos.
What?
Your videos.
Why don't you hit like
Where?
under the video?
I'm not on YouTube.
Where at?
Well, in groups on Telegram.
What are they discussing me?
They just share videos.
They say, Banderite Nazi. They say, Banderite Nazi, right?
Well, where I am, it's just videos and that's it. No discussions.
Send the link. I want to go there too.
They are closed for that. They didn't even make a screenshot.
They take full videos, interviews, and post them on Telegram.
YouTube? Well, they share those like their links. I don't have YouTube. I can't even go and watch. There are only small short videos.
VPN. I'll have it under this video in my Telegram channel. Find my channel, get a VPN there, and you'll have YouTube. You'll live like a person. Do you have 150 rubles? Not 1,000, just rubles.
Probably, yes.
Yes, I do. Well, you'll buy it for a month and YouTube will work for you. Netflix and all other stories. Got it, understood. So, what then? You know what I have to ask, right? And what will you say?
What can I say?
You can say no and I'll go home.
What do you mean no? No to what?
I don't want to talk to him. And with that, we'll wrap it up and save ourselves 5 minutes.
How come I don't want to? Of course I want to.
No, but you've seen how some wives and mothers talk, right? No.
I'm not for this war at all. I can't say anything bad or good. I just want everyone to be home, all husbands, children in general. First of all, I want Dennis to be home.
Well, you understand that home isn't in the cards for him.
Someday I hope he will.
Well, they'll swap him and then he'll run again, only with a new stamp. He had a stamp that said mobilize with AWOL. Absent. Unauthorized leaving of the unit. Now he'll have another stamp. Prone to betrayal because he was captured. And a new type of crap will appear. Hallelujah. So you don't speak, but she seems reasonable, unlike some. I meant, I'm not insulting or offending him, but because being a Mobic. He in short ended up in jail. They told him he'd be stationed at the headquarters.
I know that.
Did he say that?
Of course I communicate with him well.
Basically, you don't say where you are and you don't say who you're with. Can you list at most 200 call signs? Whose are they? Because they collect this information in groups there. So did you finish smoking?
Yes,
She doesn't smoke, apparently.
or maybe not.
Well, I'm preserving it. That's all. Ready?
Ready.
Allahu Akbar.
Ilyana, hello. Glad to see you.
I told you he was sharp.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
How should I put it? Let me explain in 2 words. When I was in the woods there, yeah, I didn't eat. Do you know how many days? Yes, I lost weight down to 70 kilograms. Here they address me formally. Dennis. No one hits anything by name. I'm telling you honestly, they feed and give drinks. There. Well, they treated me. Well, there's medical care, right? There's a warm bed, a blanket, a shower. There's food. I read books, even learned poems, Ukrainian poems, books. I'll say this, I've read more books here in my entire life than anywhere else. In my whole life. That's it. What else? So like Arseny Arthur Sophia.
Arseny wrote to me on the 4th when it was your birthday. He asked that if you call, they would congratulate you on your birthday. I told him, okay, if he calls, I'll definitely congratulate him. Arthur. Well, alright. I correspond with Polina sometimes.
Natalia gave birth?
Yes, a boy.
What did they name the baby?
Oh, I don't remember.
Now, a question.
She wrote to me just the other day, maybe about a week ago.
You know, why haven't I called for a long time? I was moved from one place to another for detention.
I'm aware. They called me already, told me.
And the second question, did someone call and say I was moved to another place?
Yes.
Are you in contact with him? I want to know. Can I ask a question? I just want to understand for myself. What happens to us, the prisoners of war, after they return from captivity?
He told me, yes, he called me. He was already in the unit and said that basically those who want to return can, and those who don't want to are assigned to the unit. Like Rafanov, who has been stationed at the unit for 2 years now. They don't send them to war. But your situation is slightly different. You're like non-mobilized, a former mobilized person, so to speak. But he sent me the documents. Basically, you can go to court. Legally, they have no right to send you. There is a law. I have all these articles.
Who are we talking about?
Evgeny. I'll tell you now. He's a Crimean, right?
He said he's from Crimea and his name is Chechnya.
It doesn't matter.
That's about it. One more question. Are former members getting any pay or alimony?
No. Do you know?
The salary is being paid. I went to the unit. Well, I took all the certificates when you were still listed as missing.
Yeah. What am I now?
Prisoner of war.
Now I'm a prisoner of war, right?
February 8th?
Yes, since February 8th. Well, money is going to the children, right?
Yes, to the children. I don't know how much. I don't ask anymore. They don't really talk about it themselves. But I prepared documents for them and sent everything to them. Everything is going to them.
The second question I'm interested in, how much is the allowance? Don't you know? When I'm here.
It varies.
Is anyone from the military registration office or other units interested in me? Places.
They will be interested. I've already tired everyone out there. Everyone knows me. Some don't even respond. All those top commanders who are stationed at your unit. Well, more or less. I only managed through the military prosecutor's office to get you designated as a prisoner of war.
And what did they say about the fact that, how to put it, that I was the only one left wounded there?
They don't say anything. I don't know who you went with by their call signs.
Uh-huh.
But most of them, no one returned.
The last time there were 7 of us left. 6 left, and I was the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And they, as I understand, started to retreat and didn't make it, right?
Well, basically, no one made it out. I don't know, they searched and searched for a long time. Then I was removed from the group for some reason. I don't know why. Well, in short, later they wrote that all those who came out on the same day, just recently, they all started being identified in the morgue.
All clear. That is...
Well, you're 200, basically. You're not getting home. Are you trying to deceive nature? What do you think they'll say to her?
They'll tell her? I don't know what.
We called, and you heard what's going on.
Yes.
I like it when Russians... They make up stories that I'll go from the penal colony to serve in the headquarters, but it turned out I became an assault trooper.
Well, you know, what do people say? Or on the street? People are talking, discussing.
They are waiting for it all to end quickly.
Do people say if it will end or not? Like there was a 30-hour ceasefire.
There was no such thing.
What did they say on TV or write in groups?
Did they mention it on the TV, the one you had at your station?
Yes.
Well, I'll say it as it is.
Speak.
That Russia stopped, but the Ukrainians didn't, and we resumed too, and everyone dispersed.
So what? What was going on with the air raid alert when the ceasefire was announced?
When the ceasefire was announced, there was an air raid alarm in the cities here. I mean, well...
Missiles fly here every day. He hears and knows this.
Shaheds, missiles, that kind of thing. Now, can I ask for more information? And you haven't heard about the, how to say, tragic situation that happened in Kryvyi Rih and Sumy, for example.
About what exactly? I don't remember.
That civilians were killed.
No, I haven't heard.
Nothing is said on TV.
No. And what will they say? That we went into a peaceful house and killed children on a playground? Are you serious?
They don't say that, right?
No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
How do you imagine this? Skabayeva comes out and says, we killed 13 children and 100 wounded. Hit the playground. Is that how you imagine it? With precision crap?
Well, we saw that they didn't say it right. They said they hit a restaurant where 80 servicemen were having a meeting. And in this restaurant, we watched footage from the cameras. We can talk about it, right?
Go ahead, speak. Well, at least she'll know the truth.
We watched footage from surveillance cameras in restaurants. At the time the missile struck, only the staff were in the restaurant. And the missiles, filled with high explosive fragments, hit a playground. 9 people died in Kryvyi Rih, or several houses in Sumy. More and more were affected. And
I suggest basically not retelling what. All this information is available. She just doesn't need it. If she wanted to know this, she would have subscribed to my Telegram channel or Zolkin's, and she would have seen it all there. But she's not following.
That's it. So I read books. I have to shave, wash up. Treats well. That complies with the Geneva process.
You're on your third round already.
I just want to say a huge thank you.
It's not me you should thank, but the guys from the 22nd Brigade who didn't finish you off but saved you, because your army abandoned you and your 7 men who left could have taken you by the arms and legs and carried you.
I told them the same thing. They said you're ballast. We won't be able to if...
Then they should have finished you off.
No one did.
You should tell them you drank your own urine.
And wet yourself.
Wet yourself? So you were losing consciousness?
Yes, I know all this.
All right, that's it. Let's wrap it up.
Ilyana, thank you very much.
Come on, if you get a chance, call. Okay?
Thank you.
Satisfied? Messed up big time. Why do you want to fool yourself again? I don't understand. Honestly, I really don't get it. Or are you really that naive, like a kettle that needs to be filled with water every time? But in that case, the kettle hadn't been filled with water. Twice already. Traditionally, in our case, if a prisoner of war wants to, he can address his fellow countrymen, share his story, and say whether they should go to war or not. If you want to, if you don't want to, then don't reach out.
Speaking to my fellow countrymen, I do not recommend signing a contract. I categorically do not recommend going to war for a simple reason. Ask yourself why. Life is more valuable. You can't buy it for any money, neither life nor health. Not for all the time in service. For all the time in service. I've come to realize this.
He was deceived twice more. Right?
The first time during mobilization, the second time when signing the contract.
How many times do you need to be fooled before you start to understand this, even just a little, to you and to everyone else? For 20 days, they couldn't drop you water by drone. For 20 days, they couldn't bring you food with a drone. They were telling you fairy tales. You were just dying like fools, naive and clueless. Instead of taking a white rag and going to surrender. What we are doing with Zolkin, we are conveying to you, those who watch this interview in closed channels because YouTube doesn't work for you. Surrender, it will be easier. At least you will be alive. Well, or then you just won't suffer. You won't soil yourself and you won't drink your urine, more like Dennis did. And the Russians who write on posters, we don't abandon our own. They abandoned their own. Right?
Tak.